Okay, what's up guys, Game Fiend of all games here. Yeah, I'm back for it's time for another drama scripted Saturday. And in this week I have some undrama scripted news and I have some predictions for you for SummerSlam. So let's just hop right into the predictions for SummerSlam first. First match is called the kickoff match. Now we went from calling it the pre-show to now the kickoff match. United States Champion Dean Ambrose versus Rob Van Dam. Now, ever since Rob Van Dam's come back, he wins some matches, he would lose some matches, but now he got to be the #1 contender for the United States title. Now it's like, are they going to give it to him? And if they give it to Rob Van Dam, for how long? On the other side of things, if they have Dean Ambrose beat Rob Van Dam, it would be a big push for Dean Ambrose because he's beaten a legend in the wrestling business such as Rob Van Dam. This is a toss-up. I don't know who's going to win. There's no actual storyline between these two. It's just Rob Van Dam won a #1 contendership match for the title, and they decided that the title has to be on the line. It will be a good match, though, I will say that. So I'm kind of undecided who's going to win. First match on the card is Natalya versus Brie Bella. I'm only going to say Brie Bella's going to win only because to promote Total Divas. And if you watch the last 2 out of 3 episodes, it's been basically the Bella Twins, John Cena, and Daniel Bryan. So I'm going to say Brie Bella. Cody Rhodes versus Damien Sandow. I don't really know. It's kind of hard because Damien Sandow has the money in the bank, so he could really lose this match or go in and cash it in later on tonight and be World Heavyweight Champion. Cody Rhodes could win, but then what's that win do? It doesn't give him a title shot. So I don't really know. I'm only going to say give it to Cody Rhodes because Damien Sandow could afford to lose a match. He has the money in the bank. There would be no point in Damien Sandow winning. Dolph Ziggler and Caitlyn versus Big E, Langston, and Divas champion AJ Lee. See, the only reason why you care about this match is because Dolph Ziggler's in it. If Dolph Ziggler wasn't in this match, you wouldn't care for it. So with that being said, I'm going to say Dolph Ziggler wins. Because if Dolph Ziggler wasn't in this match, I honestly think that you wouldn't care about this match. But that's just me talking. So I'm going to say Dolph Ziggler wins. Kane versus Bray Wyatt in a Ring of Fire. I'm going to say Bray Wyatt, and then he converts Kane right there on the spot to follow the Bizarres. World Heavyweight Championship match, Alberto Del Rio versus Christian. I'm kind of torn between. Yes, Christian is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. He finally gets his one more match, but 2, I feel like he doesn't deserve the title shot because there really has been no build towards it. And probably Alberto Del Rio wins. But then Damien Sandow cashes in. That's the only way I see this happening. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Alberto Del Rio wins. The Beast versus the Best. CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. This match could go anyway. Either way, doesn't really matter. Because Brock Lesnar isn't the target here. It's Paul Heyman. So that's pretty much it. That match go either way. The storyline can continue either way because CM Punk is trying to get to Paul Heyman. So that match is up in the air too. I can't really decide. It'll probably be a good match. I just can't decide who's going to win. WWE Champion John Cena versus Daniel Bryan. Sadly, John Cena's going to win. Because Cena always wins. Because he's the Cena freight train. Yeah. Sadly. I know it hurts you deep down too inside that you want Daniel Bryan to win, but you know John Cena is going to wind up winning anyway. It's going to be a great match, but John Cena is going to win. Sadly. I want to be proven wrong so badly, it hurts. But sadly, John Cena is going to win. In undrama scripted news, Darren Young came out that he's gay. Now, see, I'm waiting. It's sad that this is a thing, that if you're gay at the workplace, it's taboo for you to come out, or you're looked differently in this world, that if you're gay. I'm waiting for this to like die down so it cannot be a big thing, because to me, being gay, it's not a big deal. I honestly don't care if Darren Young is gay, but for all the homophobes in the world, they might care. Apparently, people backstage already knew. John Cena says he knows Darren Young personally and knew that he was gay. So did Titus O'Neil. Stephanie McMahon says, okay, it's good that he came out. Vince said, okay, it's good that he came out. I honestly don't care, but sadly, in America and US of A, it's a big thing that you're gay, since it's so I would probably say in the 70s, yes, it would be a big deal. In the 80s, yes, and a big deal. In the mid 90s, yes, and a big deal. But now we're in the 2000s, and almost every year, gay marriage is getting legalized in different states. It's kind of dumbing down not to be such a big thing. But in America, being gay is a big thing. I frankly don't care. If he's gay, he's gay. If he's straight, he's straight. Doesn't bother me. I have gay friends. I don't care if you're gay or not. But sadly, it's a thing in America. Oh, he's gay. It's if they make a big deal because he prefers same sex. So yeah, Darren Young is gay. He came out on TMZ. The link to that video will be in the description box below. I actually had somebody ask me a question. This question comes from Alan Kerr. He goes, Game Fiend, how do you feel about WWE treating the CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar feud? I like the way that they're treating it. They're treating it as almost as a UFC fight. But they've been doing that for the past Grand Slam pay-per-views. Like they did it with the Undertaker and CM Punk. Like that match got its own shirt. Now the Beast versus the Best, it has its own shirt. They're treating it as like a blockbuster UFC pay-per-view match, which it is a blockbuster special edition pay-per-view match, because you can only see this on pay-per-view. You have currently one of the best wrestlers in the business versus one of the past best UFC fighters that used to be in the UFC business. And yes, I'm going to say that he was one of the best because he's a two-time UFC World Heavyweight Champion. Not everybody can be a two-time UFC World Heavyweight Champion, because UFC is not scripted. So it takes a lot of hard work, training, and body conditioning and stamina to be a World Heavyweight Champion in UFC. Let alone not do it once, but do it twice. So I like the way they're treating it. Brock Lesnar and CM Punk closed out the last Raw of SummerSlam, not John Cena and Daniel Bryan. Which actually, it seems that John Cena and Daniel Bryan are taking a back seat to CM Punk John Cena's taking a back seat for CM Punk for a change. Wouldn't that be a surprise if the Beast versus the Best was the main event instead of John Cena? That'd be a surprise to me. But yeah, that's going to wrap this up for this week's Drama Scripted Saturday. Remember, there'll always be a Drama Scripted Saturday every Saturday. And feel free to ask me a question. All my contact information is in the description box below. And I'm Game Fiend Games, guys, and I'm signing off.